Hi guys, welcome to the vlog. Today I am having a beauty reset day. So actually Nathan is off of work today, so he is going to help me rearrange the office, which is this room that we're in right now. I think I talked a little bit about that in my last chore day vlog, which I can link below, but I was talking about how I had a little bit of a vision for this room and ways to make it feel a little bit bigger. Also, we want to be able to set up Nathan's electric drum kit, and so we need space in here for that. So we're gonna just like rethink this whole room. It's actually funny because today, the day I'm filming this is actually our 1-year anniversary of moving here. So it feels like a good day to rearrange, you know? Also, yes, this is a cat scratch. Heidi got me earlier. I was playing with her. She was in her window perch, which is like right about at eye level, like when I'm standing up. So I was like, you know, playing with her in there and she just got too excited and like swiped at my face. So, oh well. It's not gonna stop me from putting sunscreen on it. So I'm gonna put on just a little makeup right now. I'm doing a side-by-side comparison just for myself. I'm not like filming it or anything, but I'm almost ready to film my next sunscreen showdown. In fact, I think I'm gonna be filming that in just a couple days, so it's crunch time. But I am just doing a bunch of side-by-side tests on my face to really make sure that I have figured out like the differences between all of them, because some of these sunscreens are really similar and it's kind of hard to even tell which ones I like more than others because a lot of them are just really, really good. So on this side of my face, I'm applying the Axis Y Biome Double Defense sunscreen. This one has a very strong smell that I really don't care for. It's like a really strong patchouli scent. So that's what's on that side of my face. And then on this side, I'm gonna do the Face Republic Purity Sun Essence. This is going to be my sunscreen of the day. I did apply some moisturizer underneath actually. It's the Ilia Face Base Milk. Is that what, I don't know if that's the right order of words, but it has all those words in the name. It's more of like a cross between a milky toner and a moisturizer. They call it a lotion on the bottle, so I use it as like a lightweight morning moisturizer. Even though I like for my sunscreen to serve as my moisturizer rather than having to use two separate products, lately my skin has just been so dry. The air has just been really dry and I'm feeling it. Like it feels as dry as Las Vegas. It's so funny because I usually think of summertime as the oily skin season and winter as the dry skin season, but it's actually been quite the opposite for me. My skin was actually kind of oily in the winter, but now that it's summer, it's really dry, so I'm having to like just take all the moisture I can get. Face Republic one smells more like a cleaning product, almost like pine sol or something. And then the Axis Y smells like just straight up patchouli. Also, exciting news, I am finally almost finished with the Ilia skin tint. I really didn't think it was going to take this long. I think it was in February that I set out to try and finish it by the end of the month. By the end of February, clearly that didn't happen. Also, I parted my hair down the middle. I usually have it just like where my natural part is, which is just a little bit right of center. So usually I just have it like slightly off center, but I decided to just commit to the center part again. It's been a while since I've done just like a straight center part, but I kind of like it. Also, if you're a patron and you're like, girl, where did your pink hair go? In my last patron and member vlog, I dip dyed my hair using a color depositing conditioner from ColourPop. I dip dyed like the bottom half of my hair. It's like almost gone. It's almost completely faded. Like you can't even tell there's pink in it now. It just looks kind of like slightly reddish, which it did before. So probably gonna have to reapply, redo that again. Maybe I think I'll use more product this time because I think maybe that will allow it to last a little bit longer. But anyway. Yeah, this really started running low. I'm just kind of like dumping it into my hand. Right now I feel like those sunscreens look about the same. As far as like the glowiness and everything, they look pretty much the same, which has been the case with a lot of these sunscreens, I'm telling you. So this roundup is going to be a bunch of Korean and Japanese chemical and hybrid sunscreens. I was gonna have some mineral sunscreens in there, but it was just too many. It was too many sunscreens. I think it was like over 20 and I just could not, like there was no way I could actually rank all of those. But I was realizing comparing a bunch of Asian mineral sunscreens, even to Asian chemical sunscreens, it's like comparing apples and oranges because the mineral sunscreens are really not that different from Western mineral sunscreens that we have here because they use the same exact filters that we use here. So there's really not, you know, they can't be that different. And they really don't feel or perform that differently than mineral sunscreens that I've tried here. So I might do a part 2 with some of those mineral sunscreens that I originally planned to include. But this video, if all goes according to plan, it'll be out July 2nd. And it'll be, I think, 16 Asian chemical sunscreens, both Japanese and Korean. And I'm excited about the Japanese ones because a lot of those are actually water resistant. And previously I felt like it was kind of hard to find water resistant Korean sunscreens. Maybe there are some, but they seem few and far between, at least on YesStyle. So anyway, I'm just rambling on and on about sunscreen. I have had this zit here on my face for the past like 2 weeks. This one, it's no longer an active pimple. Like, it doesn't hurt. It hasn't, like, it came to the surface like 2 weeks ago. It doesn't hurt. It's just this big red bump now. I'm like, can you go away? Like, you have overstayed your welcome. I'll do a little Glossier Cloud Paint for bronzer today. For my blush today, I'm trying out the new Lawless cream blush. This one is in the shade Angel, which is, you know, my kind of shade, a nude, rosy, just my cheeks but better kind of shade. So far I'm enjoying the formula. It's actually kind of reminding me a little bit of the LYS cream blush, because this one also, this is not going to be like a glowy, dewy cream blush. This has a little bit more of like a soft, matte kind of blur to it. Really easy to work with. I mean, just like, boom. You tap it on and there you have it. Definitely very buildable too. It's not the kind of thing that's gonna be too pigmented for those with fair skin. Okay, first things first, I need to just tidy up and organize things because there's a lot of just stuff sitting out not in its home. So that's what we're gonna do first, and then we can actually rearrange. Heidi is so upset right now that she can't go in the closet. She is beside herself. She's like, I know there's a way to open this. I just know it. I know I can figure it out. Oh, poor baby. Heidi, you'll be able to go in there soon, just not right now. Alright, there's my desk. It's looking more orderly than it was, at least. Yeah, so these are the 5 sunscreens that I was originally going to include in my roundup, but I decided to just not, because, like I was saying, I think in total, including these, there are like 21 sunscreens. So these I might save for another roundup, although honestly, I don't really like mineral sunscreens. I think I'm just ready to accept that. I just don't like mineral sunscreens. I mean, there are some mineral sunscreens that I've really enjoyed, but I don't need to keep searching for mineral sunscreens because that's just not really my go-to anymore. Yay! Alright, so I am pretty much finished tidying up in here. There's a big pile of stuff that needs to go in the closet, which we are also hoping to organize that today, or at least like start organizing it today. Successfully got rid of all the stuff that was like all over the floor here, so that is very nice. I'm just waiting for Nathan to get out of the shower now, so I'm working on my sunscreen video. What else is new? Making some little Canva graphics for it. And look who has decided to join me, Miss B. B has a special talent for finding patches of sun on the floor and sleeping in them. That is her favorite thing to do. So usually around this time of afternoon, like around 1 or 2 p.m. is when the sun kind of starts coming in. Coincidentally, that's also the time that she scouts out the best spot. And she likes to have like at least part of her body in the shade to like regulate the temperature. She doesn't like to be entirely in the sun because then she gets too hot. So yeah, she's a smart cookie. All right, so we removed everything from the floor of the closet. It's all in the living room now. So we want to hang up these blackout curtains, but now we're looking for the thing to hang them. Okay, here's the state of the room.
Nice. Those will definitely...
Ooh, it works. All right, so a lot of progress has been made. As you can see, my desk is in a completely new spot now. It is against the window. Also, the room feels so different with the blackout curtains. It makes such a difference. So this will make it a lot easier to film at any time and be able to keep the lighting consistent. But I can also still use natural light if I want to by just opening the curtains. So as you can see, the curtains are very wrinkled because they were in a closet for the last year. But I'm sure they'll smooth out, and if not, we can always get a steamer. Next step is to reorganize the closet. So we took everything out. A lot of it's out in the living room right now, but this is mostly my stuff, which is gonna go up on the top shelf, or like on the top half of the shelf there. So I'm just gonna sort through, make sure what's in these bins belongs in these bins, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
So let me know when you're ready for me. I mean, or I guess butting up against the time you need to leave. But it's 4:50.
Okay. I know, baby. Don't worry. This does not mean that we're moving.
Cool.
Okay, so I think we're wrapping up today's work, but we've made some big progress. Things are looking so good. I wish you guys could just feel how much bigger this room feels now. Like, look at all this space. I'm so excited. And then, yeah, I don't think I took a before shot of the closet. I should have, oh well. But it's not done yet, so it doesn't really matter. But I was able to really consolidate the amount of shelf space I was taking up, so everything is pretty much on just the top half of that shelf now. And then we're gonna organize that later, but yep, and then that's pretty much everything of mine that needs to go in here, so it was good. Heidi's very happy to now be able to get in the closet. We decided to go ahead and just leave these doors open and let them explore because there's nothing really for them to get into right now. I think B got a little nervous with all the moving stuff around. I think she thought that we might be moving. But thank goodness we are not.
She's settling.
She's
She's like, okay, I think they stopped moving.
I think
so it's
maybe
not,
we're not moving after all.
not happening right now.
Don't worry, baby. We're gonna stay here for at least another year. Tala, on the other hand, is entirely unbothered.
Okay, so now that the room is rearranged, I love all this floor space. I can actually, like, sit on the floor. I can spread out. We went to Dollar Tree the other day. You guys know my love for Dollar Tree runs deep. In fact, my first ever video on this channel was a Dollar Tree haul. We actually went to 2 different Dollar Trees, and Dollar Tree has had some really good organization stuff recently that I wanted to show. So I'm rethinking my makeup storage just a little bit. I don't want to completely change everything, but there are some parts of my makeup collection that I want to move around a little bit and find a different way to organize them so that I'm more likely to use them. I'm thinking specifically about my potted single shadows and maybe even lip products. So they had these acrylic stackable organizing drawers, which this kind of thing can get so expensive. Like if you were to get this at like the Container Store or something, literally never shopped there in my life, but I know they're expensive. I got 3 of those. Okay, this is unrelated, but I also got some microfiber sponges. So those would be good for cleaning. Then I got another one of these pencil holders because I shared about this in my last everyday makeup drawer video, but this is just a standing pencil holder with all of these like diagonal little slots. Perfect for eyeliners and eyeshadow sticks. I only have one right now and it's overflowing a little bit, so I thought I would get one more of those. They also had some really good just acrylic organizers, so I thought I'd get those. So I got a few of these in different sizes. These are just called desktop organizers from the Jot brand, which is like the office supply brand of Dollar Tree. And they have this really pretty like iridescent color to them. And those came, I think, in 3 sizes. So we've got some of those. Then from that same line, this is another pencil holder, but it's more of just a regular stand-up one, but it has 2 compartments. So I was thinking this might help me be better about putting my dirty brushes into a separate container and then just only washing like 10 or so brushes at a time. That would be the ultimate goal. One of you guys shared this with me recently on another vlog, was every time you use a clean brush, put it into a separate cup or container to continue using, you know, however many times you use a brush before you consider it too dirty to use. And then once this gets full of like my rotation of currently dirty brushes, I would just wash these, and that way I don't have to wash my entire brush collection. So that's what I'm hoping that will help me out with. Okay, I don't exactly know why I got this, but it's this rectangular flex tray. So it's this like flexible material. They say this material is unbreakable and BPA free. Some Dollar Tree containers and organizers can be a little fragile. I mean, you know, I think that's to be expected, but this definitely feels like a material that will last. It's not gonna like crack on me. So that's cool. Oh yeah, and then the last thing I got from the makeup section, I decided to give this a try because I wanted a brown pencil liner. This is the LA Colors Auto eyeliner, and I got the shade Majestic, which looks like a nice, like kind of shimmery brown. Okay, nice retractable liner. Does look like it has a little bit of a shimmery metallic finish. I hope this is good and that I don't completely regret this purchase, but I guess, you know, it was $1. So there's what that looks like. Looks fine enough for now. I guess we'll see how well it wears, like how well it holds up. Is this going to be like a waterproof thing? So I'm going to let that swatch sit there and we'll see if it locks into place, if this is going to be like one of those waterproof formulas, or maybe it's a little bit more of just like a flexible, smudgy kind of eyeliner that's not necessarily the most long-wearing. We will see. Alright, I'm going to take all these stickers off and then we will get to organizing. Please tell me that these come off easily. Holy shit. Okay. Whew. Okay, thank goodness that came off easily. Sometimes, especially with Dollar Tree, the stickers just like do not come off. You need Goo Gone. Or Goof Off. Probably like 3 people out there who know what I just referenced. So I guess I'm not giving it a great review right now, but let's see how... Okay, so I've had this swatch on my hand for the past like 10 minutes or so. Let's see... Oh, okay, yeah. So it's definitely not an eyeliner that sets down. Like, yeah, it's gone. Okay. Okay, well maybe that was a waste of $1.25. I don't know. But then again, I don't always... Like, if this is going to be more of like a smudgy eyeliner that I just like wing out, and I don't necessarily need it to be waterproof, then it could be fine. Okay, first of all, can I just say how excited I am to finally have my Alex drawers next to my vanity. I really think that this will allow me to just get more use out of my collection. Whereas before, I was mainly just reaching into my everyday makeup drawers and then just not really touching the rest of my collection for the most part. But I just miss having everything right next to me as I'm getting ready, because that way, if I'm getting ready and I'm like, you know what, I want to use that random blush, I can just do that, and it's right there. So previously it was behind me, used as part of my background so that I could have, like, you know, just a few little decor pieces on there in the background, but it was cute for the background, but it was not conducive to actually, you know, using my collection, which is really the ultimate goal. So I want to go ahead and curate what's in these drawers, and I think I'm going to leave these just on top here, and I might move my perfumes somewhere else because I don't wear them often. Although, good news, I did find that if I take Zyrtec, I'm able to wear perfume on my clothes, at least, without having a reaction. I'm definitely not going to do that often, but, you know, if I ever just, like, really want to wear a perfume, I can get away with it if I take an antihistamine. So I don't know if that's really, like, recommended by doctors, so take that with a grain of salt. I don't know if that's really what you're supposed to do, but, you know, if you love perfume and you don't want to give it up, I'm happy that I found a way to wear perfume that, like, doesn't make me cough up a lung. So here's the bottom drawer of my Alex drawers, and this is a really deep drawer, as you can see. I've been keeping my potted eyeshadows in here, but I don't want to do that anymore because they're way down here. There's no way I'm reaching into these, except for, like, the ones that I grab for my everyday makeup drawer, but I just want these more accessible to me. So that is one thing that's going to go in here, maybe one or two of those drawers. And then I'm kind of thinking maybe we put some lip products in some of those other drawers. So let's just see what we can fit in here. Also pulled out these that were in my everyday makeup drawer, so you can see. So I've got my two ColourPop Super Shocks. Let's take this whole thing out. I fit anything in this little part? No, probably not. It's Ulta, Merit, Surratt, Danessa Myricks. Okay, so it looks like they're not all going to fit in here. May need to split these up then in that case. Maybe in the top one we put shadows that I consider to be like one and done shadows, and then in the second drawer maybe we put toppers. I don't know, there's some overlap for sure. Like ColourPop Ritz I will use either as a one and done or as a topper, but I'm gonna put it here with my other one. Definitely consider my Charlotte Tilbury one. This is Rose Gold from Charlotte Tilbury. This one I will often use as a base or one and done. I've actually been liking that a lot more lately. This is the Surratt eyeshadow in Gris Dew. Yeah, this is such a cool product. A little smokier than what I'm into right at this moment. So I feel like this is more of a fall and winter shade for me. So I'll put that in the back for now. I like that it's square because it fits right there in the corner. Okay, and I think these others, I'll also pop in my Danessa Myricks Color Fix in Nude 4 because that serves as a good either base or one and done matte shadow. Yeah, so that'll be the first drawer. This is actually the only potted cream shadow I have that's in like a color. It's the e.l.f. No Budge Cream eyeshadow in Wildflower. I actually have been able to make this work. I've found that really the best way to use this is as an eyeshadow base. When I apply powder shadow on top, I get much better staying power out of it, but when I wear it on its own, you can forget about it. Like, my eyes just eat this. The other key I've found with this is to apply a very, very thin layer, like the smallest amount possible. That'll make it a lot less prone to creasing. So I guess that's not really a topper. Maybe I should put this one in here. All right, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm gonna separate these. So a little quirky I'm gonna keep in the one and done section, and then Ritz, because I do think of it as more of a topper, I'll keep down here. So that's it. What else can I put in here? I guess I could put some liquid shadows like these. Do they fit? Oh, yes, they do. Yay! That is awesome. Okay, so yeah, because those I kind of consider toppers as well. Nice. I'm thinking a good use for this bottom drawer is going to be lip products. I'm just going to keep all of my tinted balms in here because I love my tinted balms. They're like my favorite lip product. So, and I have a couple more. One is like in my bathroom that I keep in there. Okay, I guess it's kind of full. Okay, yeah. Let's put this up front, I guess. I do have one more of these e.l.f. Hydrating Core Lip Shine tinted lip balms in the shade Cheery that I'm currently just keeping in my bathroom. Lately, I've started keeping one gloss and one tinted balm in my bathroom, like on my skincare shelf. It's really helping me to use up some lip products, especially lip glosses. I feel like I've been going through them so much faster ever since I started doing that. Just because I see it frequently throughout the day, I'll just reapply anytime I'm in the bathroom. Okay, so really pleased with this. It would be awesome to actually keep my entire lip collection in these drawers. I feel like I could probably fit my whole collection in like 3 of these. So I might consider getting a few more of these just because they're so nice. Okay, so that actually frees up a lot of space down in this drawer, which is fine. I don't feel the need to necessarily fill it up, but it's always nice to have a little breathing room. So I think I want to switch out my setting spray organizer for this slightly larger one, because sometimes these just don't all, well, maybe I don't want to do that because actually it's an awkward size. Let me see. I mean, I guess this could be fine. Yeah, and then this way I can still fit my, okay, actually that works well. That works quite well. Yeah, everything fits nicely, so let's just do that. I don't love having mismatched organizers, but it really isn't that big of a deal. Okay, I just discovered something awesome. You ready? This pencil holder fits perfectly on top of these drawers. So, wow, I think you could probably fit, maybe you probably fit 2 of these on here. That's cool. Just saves a little space. By the way, these are Lego flowers. Okay, my brush collection I feel like is like half dirty, half clean right now. Like some of these I haven't used at all since the last time I washed them, and others are pretty dirty. So I'm gonna put over here the ones that I know I've used. Okay, so these are all the face brushes that I know I've used since the last time I washed them. So this is already pretty full. I guess that means it's about time to go ahead and wash some brushes. I think I'm only going to do this with face brushes just because when it comes time to wash these, I can just go through and grab the eye brushes that I know are dirty. Like I can just look at them and tell which ones need to be washed. I mean, obviously I want my eye brushes to be clean too, but as far as like preventing breakouts, I'm more concerned about my face brushes and just keeping track of the ones that I've used a lot and just making sure I'm washing them before they get to a really gross point. All right, so the next thing I want to do is organize this second pencil holder. So I think I actually also want to put my lip liners in here. So I've been keeping my lip liners in this little container in my Alex drawers, but I'm thinking I may just get more use out of all my lip liners if I have them out and like visible as I'm getting ready. Maybe I will organize them by like undertone? I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll organize them by undertone. Yeah, so I think these 4 are my warmer undertone lip pencils, and then these 4 are my cooler undertone lip pencils. Also, I kind of want to keep my eyeshadow sticks a little bit better organized too. So okay, I moved things around a little bit. I ended up just consolidating all the eyeshadow sticks and eyeliners into this one. And then, so I just have these top 2 with the lip liners, and I'm thinking for these bottom 3, I would like to put some lip products. That way it'll be like lips and eyes. I think that just makes more sense. So, let's see, I have 2 lip oils. Let's put those in the bottom. Yeah, those there. Then I have my Flawless glosses. Those can go there.
actually. They get kind of, I guess they're kind of small. Flawless Gloss is my cover girl. Oh, that doesn't fit. That also doesn't fit. Okay, maybe. Here we go. Alright, I figured it out. Also, check out my e.l.f. lip plumping gloss. Look at this. Can you see how low it is? I have officially brought it below. Oh yeah, that's a good view. I've officially brought it below the e.l.f. logo. Very exciting. So this right here is what is left in my lip drawer. We just have bullet lipsticks and lip stains. So I think those are the only products that need to be in this drawer. The rest are all in my new organizers. I'm thinking for this, I want to possibly employ some of these little new containers. The way I think it might make sense to sort these remaining lip colors is by undertone. So I'm basically just sorting into 3 categories: bold colors, and then nude, and then in the nude slash just like neutral and or light color category, I'm separating those into warm toned and cool toned. So nice, pretty even split between these 3 categories. So these are all my bold colors. I didn't separate those by undertone because I don't have a ton of those. These are just any kind of like red, pink, berry, like, you know, purpley, any kind of bold color. Then over here we have my warm nudes slash just light colors that I wouldn't consider bold. And then these are my like neutral to cool lip products. All right, so now I just want to see like which containers are best for these. Have like a bunch of options. These are like all of my currently available containers here. Okay, I still ended up putting all of my nude and light colored lip products in one big container, but I still have them separated. Like this half is the warm toned and this half is more of the cool toned. I used to categorize them by brand just for aesthetic reasons, but I feel like it's more practical to have them categorized by undertone and or like boldness versus nudeness. Oh, do these fit? Oh, nice. Okay, they fit right next to each other, which is great. Once again, I have a lot of extra space back here. Okay, so the last thing I want to do here is add some more organizers to my everyday makeup drawers, because I have quite a few extras, as you saw. So I would love to make this feel even more organized. Right now I just have 1 container here. This is also from Dollar Tree. I get most of my organizational stuff from Dollar Tree. This is typically about how much stuff I have in here. So let me take all of this out. It's a little bit easier to sort things when they're like all out on the floor, and then we can decide what containers to use. Let's take this out. Okay, so in this container, which is actually the same one that was already in here, I've got primers, foundations, my brow glue, which I always apply like before anything else, so it just makes sense to have it in here. Concealers go in here, and correctors, so just like those preliminary base products. In here we have powders, so face powders and then powder, bronzer, blush, and highlight. Actually, I'm going to put my cream products before that. That might not fit though. I'm going to do this. Well, this one, LYS, always has to be special and take up just a little bit too much room for my drawer. So what should I do with that? And then in the small size of that container, I put my setting sprays. I don't know what to do with this LYS Franken blush. This packaging is so bulky. I guess that's on me for putting the Franken blush into a compact that is not my favorite. Is there, like, come on. I'm seriously regretting Frankening this blush into this compact because it is driving me bonkers. But I'm gonna have to lay that flat in here, which is really annoying. Maybe I'll try to transfer it to a different compact. I don't know. That seems like more effort than it's worth, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, and then I'm also trying to use up these Kulfi concealers. Even the ones that are not my shade, I'm trying to just use them as bronzer. So I've got that. I'll just kind of tuck that in there. So now that I have those drawers and the pencil holders holding a lot of stuff, there's actually not that much going on in my eye and lip drawer right now. But actually, I'm going to go ahead and put back in here what was in here. So these were the potted singles that I already had in there. Thinking I want to do away with these because they just kind of annoy me. I mean, I'll use them for something else, don't worry. I'm not going to like throw them away or something crazy like that. Okay, so I went and grabbed everything that was in here before. So honestly, I like this. I like this organizer a lot for lip products. This is another Dollar Tree one. It's like the smaller version of the one that's holding my base products in the other drawer. So what if we put... I actually have a third one of these that could be good for those. Ooh, okay. That actually makes my brain happy because now, let's throw that in there. Okay, that's actually perfect. I didn't actually change much around in here other than this third butter dish. Actually, I like having things in order of how I apply them. So my lip products are usually one of my last steps, if not the last step. So that makes sense to go there. I think it makes sense to have my mascaras go here because that's like my second to last step basically before lipstick. And then these are eyeshadows. Eyeshadow. Okay, nice. Ooh, yeah. That is lovely. I love that. Okay, nice. So now I have quite a few extra containers to use for other parts of the apartment. What else? What else? I think that's probably gonna wrap up this vlog. I did just want to show you, oh, it's 4:44. 4:44. I wanted to show you guys my new watch and look at the time. Okay, I feel really sweaty because it is super hot today, but before I close out the video, I wanted to show you my new watch. So Nathan is super into watches. He has gotten me onto Casio watches, and I showed you guys in a favorites video like a few weeks ago my Casio Illuminator watch, which is like the light blue one, super cute. So this one is the newest addition to my pretty small watch collection. I'm gonna keep it pretty small. I don't really have a need for more than a handful. But we were looking at the Baby G line of Casio watches. They have some really cute options, but this just so happens we were looking at the website and I think happened to be looking at it like one of the first days that this watch was available. We didn't even realize. So this one is actually like brand new to the Baby G line. And it comes in a few colors. I of course went with the pastel because I just love pastels. This is such a pretty periwinkle. It's actually, the color is even prettier in person than what it looked like in the pictures online. Like it looks even a little bit more pastel in person. I love the color, I love the size. This one is a little bit bigger than my Illuminator, but I still feel like the size is just perfect. It's not too bulky. Great for just like any kind of thing. I wore it to ballet. But the coolest thing about this is, are you ready? Watch this. Okay. Okay, see what I did there? And it comes with this adorable keychain. Just wait. The other colorways come with a different colored one of these, but this one is super cute, just hot pink. And you just pop the watch face straight in there. You don't need any tools or anything to do this. And now you have a little keychain. So if you don't want to have the watch on, but you still want to take it with you on the go, you could attach this to your keys, your backpack, whatever. And of course you can read all the different features online, but off the top of my head, obviously it tells the time, the date, the day of the week. You can also set 3 alarms, and you can use it as a timer as well, which I think is going to be a game changer just to have a timer on your wrist. So helpful. Okay, yeah, but there's a closer look at that. This is officially my favorite watch that I own. I think I do like it even a little bit more than the Illuminator. And this, I think this watch was something in the $70 range. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys my latest edition. I love it so much. I'll try to find a link and put it below. So I think with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this vlog. This was really productive. Really happy with the new setup in this room. Like, I was so excited to come in here this morning. Because I was like, oh, I want to see the room again. Like, it just looks, I've always loved rearranging rooms. Ever since I was a kid, I just loved like the novelty of it. Really excited about the new setup. I definitely need to play around with my camera, make sure, you know, the new background looks good. It's going to be a very simple background, obviously. I'm going to try to spruce it up as much as I can with little bits of decor, but that, I think wraps up. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling at you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you like vlogs, I post a vlog every single month on my Patreon and channel membership. So if you're interested in joining us over there, I do, of course, a vlog and a makeup video every month for my patrons and members. So I'd love to have you over there as well. Otherwise, I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you very soon in my next one. Bye!